Oh yeah, my amigos. Welcome back to the channel, kids. Welcome back to the vlog. You guys are looking sharp. All right, here we go. This is the club championship at Dragonfly Golf Course. There are, I believe, 16 or 17 guys in this tournament. This is the handicap version. This week. Okay, this tournament happened last week, so this coming up week will be the scratch version. I chose to play in both of them because why not? It was only a $40 buy-in, and my handicap was a +2 in this tournament. Now, we are playing from the whites. I typically play from the blacks on this course. This week's tournament coming up, the scratch tournament, is going to be played from the blues. So anyway, here we go. Hole number 1, par 4, 377 yards. Yeah? All right. Put that one in the middle nicely. And then I had, I think, 142 in.
Oh, look at that knuckle.
And I used my 9-iron. That ball knuckled like crazy because the ball was just above my feet. And then that left me with about a 25-footer for birdie. Bingo, bango. That's a nice birdie right there to start the round. Very nice. Okay, I mentioned I'm a +2. So I got to get just to my handicap, you know? All right, this is hole 2, par 5, 494 yards. Hit a nice shot there. I was just trying to take it nice and easy considering I had a hole to climb out of. This ball is above my feet. You could hear that clank. That sound was not good. And that's because the ball was above my feet and I didn't choke up enough. I was trying to get it there. I had, I think, 242 to the pin. I used my 3-wood, left it to the right, put it in this junk. And then right there, I just used my 56-degree wedge, put it on the green. I had probably about 93 yards to hit the pin. Put it pin high and stopped right there, right exactly where it landed. And this is for birdie. Good attempt. Didn't make it. A little strong. Probably about a 4-footer. And this is for par to stay at 1 under. Okay, that's nice. Very nice. Here we go. Let's go. Hole 3. Par 3, 143 yards. We are playing from the whites, so we're the tee boxes that are a little bit above. There's a lot of older gentlemen playing in this tournament, so the majority of players were, I think, probably 50, 53 maybe. Here we go. I put it on the green, nice and easy with the 9-iron. And then I'm putting downhill right here. I didn't catch the right slope. It was the right line. I just didn't hit it hard enough. Sorry, my nose is plugging up. My allergies are just on fire. Got to get the heater out of my face. That helps. And that was a nice par right there. So I saved that for par. Okay, still 1 under. Hole 4, par 4, 297 yards. I went with driver. I was trying to just fade it over these trees. And I did. It faded a little bit more than I wanted, but it still left me with about a 40, maybe 50 yarder. And then I went with my 56-degree wedge, just a little bump and run type. Put the right touch on it. That was okay. And this is maybe a 5.5-footer, maybe 6 feet for birdie. Oh, I just yanked it. I just yanked that. So that's a par. Nice tap in par, but we need birdies, guys. We need birdies, big time. Hole 5, par 3, 160 yards. Okay, I clubbed up. I went with my 7-iron. And unfortunately, I didn't even come close. I was playing a little bit cold. There was a lot of mist. This is about a 35-footer. I had the right line, but I just didn't hit it right. And that left me with like a long 6-footer, maybe 7 feet for par. Let's see if I could drain this. Woo! Oh, that was a relief, my amigos. That was a relief. So this is good. I'm 1 under. That takes me to hole 6, par 4, 500 yards. 500. Now, the ball isn't rolling out, and it's not traveling like it typically would, okay? I will mention that. But still, that left me with about 238 in. 238. I went with my 3-wood. That ball was just slightly above my feet. I chunked it just enough to put it into this bunker. Okay, and then I'm using my 56-degree wedge right here. I'm just trying to get it out, put it near the pin. And I did. That's not a bad touch. I left it below the pin. This is for birdie, all right, to go to 2 under. That's a good touch, middle of the cup. Okay, so now I am officially 2 under, which means I'm actually even because I'm a +2 in this tournament from the whites. Here we go. Hole 7, par 4, 345 yards. Okay, hit a good shot. I bailed on it just a little bit. Left it out to the right, but that's the safe side. And then you can see where I'm aiming right here. I'm aiming to the right side. I was trying to draw this. The ball's just above my feet, so I know it's going to draw by itself, and I didn't want to hook it. Didn't want to get in trouble, so I clubbed down, and then I left it 7 yards to the right. I hit it exactly where I wanted. I wanted to put it on the green, but it's okay. It came up just enough short just to give me a 2-putt. All right, so that was a little jabby. You can see that. That was definitely stabby. You got to be long and through on those putts when you're off the green. Here we go. This is probably a 4-footer for par. That's a good touch. Right in the middle. Very nice. All right, Mikey. Maintaining composure. Still at 2 under. Here we go. Hole 8, par 4, 338. Okay, went with my driver. Nice and easy. Just a little fade shot. I put it right before this bunker, but it was inside. It was embedded inside of a divot. You can see it right there. That left me with 100 in exactly. I went with my pitching wedge. Usually goes about 115. I tried to stomp on it so that it would get through that divot. And that was for a birdie right there. That's a good touch right there. Very nice. Okay, so that'll leave me a nice tap-in par.
Thank you, sir. Give me a second. I'll mop this up.
All right, this is hole 9. I'm 2 under, par 4, 392 yards. Okay, I'm aiming left side. There's 2 fairways here. I ended up bailing on it, and it went to the right side, which is okay with me. There's another fairway on that side anyway. Okay, that left me with a 6-iron. I had 181. I was trying to come up short. A short little fade is what I was trying to hit. The ball's slightly above my feet. I chunked it just enough to leave it on the right side. Okay, but this is not very difficult. So I putted uphill right there. I knew it was going to make that long left turn, and it did. And now this is for par to stay at 2 under. Here we go. And I did not. Left it just above the hole. I was pretty happy with my putting overall. I missed a great opportunity of birdie on hole number 4, but that's the way it goes. Thanks for tuning in, my amigos. I got plenty of competition to show you guys. This is, once again, the handicap tournament last week. All right, I was 1 under at this moment. I was a +2 in this tournament from the whites. The whites are playing 6,200 yards approximately. That's really short, guys. I should be at 4 under easily. Let's hope I do better in the back, all right? Stay tuned. Oh, yeah.
Oh my!
Perfect. Wow.
Oh yeah.
You're on the fucking green. Oh, stay there. Fuck.
Here we go. So I was on into, and I putted up maybe about 30 feet for birdie. I missed it,
Hang on.
and this is for par to stay at 1 under.
Nice and easy, Mikey.
Wow. I don't know how that snuck in there on the right-hand side, but it did, and I'm happy about that. Here we go. Hole 11, par 4, 378 yards. You guys are looking sharp, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I hit that in the middle. That was nice. I missed the second shot on this one too, so I had to recycle one from the first half. And the reason why I chose this one was because I stuck this shot. Stuck it! Okay, that left me about, what do you say, 3 feet maybe? This is just one cup to the right for birdie. And I didn't hit it. Oh my gosh. That's my second huge blunder on the day. I had two. I had one easy birdie opportunity in the front earlier and I didn't get it. So that one's going to cost me, guys, big time. You have to capitalize on those short putts. You've got to capitalize, my amigos. Hole number 12, 158 yards. It's a par 3. I'm still 1 under. Doing okay. I used my 8-iron right there, and I yanked it just a little bit, and I'm taking a lot of time to figure out what I'm going to do here. I could definitely chip it, but my chipping isn't as strong as my putting. This is not that difficult of a putt. I just have to get it right through this bushy stuff, and I'm actually aiming 5 feet past it. But I wasn't expecting it to bounce so much, and so I ended up coming up short. And then this leaves me with about 9 feet for par. Straight at it, never turned, and I missed it. So that takes me back to even. Yeah, that's a mistake. Definitely. Definitely. The goal there, guys, you've got to be 5 feet past if you have to. 5 feet past, but you have to get it to the hole. All right, here we go. Hole 13, par 5, 479 yards. I hit it in the middle. Good shot. Didn't want to fade it too much. All right, and then I'm just laying up right here. I probably have about 240, but because the air is a little bit thick, I'm even. I'm trying not to make a big mistake, right? I think Evan was pretty close to me, or he was probably beating me at this point, the guy in my group. So here we go. This is my 3rd shot. I laid up with a 6-iron, nice and easy. Just put it back in the middle. And then that left me with 101 yards. I used my 56-degree wedge, and I came up significantly short. It actually stopped and bit where I thought it was going to roll out a little bit. So this leaves me with a long, I don't know, I probably had about 30 feet right here. Downhill, it's going to go to the right. This is for birdie. Okay, nice and easy. That's not a bad stroke. Come on, baby. Come on! Oh, not bad. Not a bad touch. That leaves me an easy little tap in par. But that should have been a birdie, guys. That's a pretty easy par 5 right there. All right, no big deal. Here we go. Onward. Let's go to hole number 14. This was 358 yards. It's a par 4. Okay, I went after that one right a little bit more. There's a little bit more space on this one. So I let it fly to give myself a pretty good opportunity. I had 100 and maybe 11 in. I used my pitching wedge. This is my 46-degree wedge. right here. And I hit a good shot, but I yanked it just a little bit. That left me with about 24 feet maybe. This is for birdie. I never got a good line on that. Speed was good. I just didn't get the line very well. And that leaves me with about a 3-footer for par right here. Pretty easy. Not a big deal, right? Here it is. Actually, it's only about 2.5 feet. This is for par. Okay, pretty easy. Nice and easy. Back of the cup. Okay, still even. Here we go. This is the only hole that really gives me issues. Here's the layout. You know, you don't want to go too long and you don't want to go to the right. It's 354 yards. I used my 3-wood and I didn't swing too hard, but I just held on to it because I didn't want to bleed it out to the right. Didn't want to bail, and so that left me with a tough shot. Balls just above my feet. I had maybe 130 in. I used my pitching wedge. And so here we go. I probably have another 25-footer, maybe 28 feet. I don't know what happened right there. I have no idea. I just, yeah, that was a shaky putt. I came up well short. It was like a layup. And then that still leaves me like 12 feet right here. Wow, that was bad. Worst putt on the day by far. Okay, I tried to go around it, didn't get it. That was just a huge mistake. What a terrible 3-putt that was. And that's a bogey. So I was 1 under. I gave 2 back to the course. And now I'm 1 over. 1 over. That's no bueno, my amigos. Here we go. Hole 16, par 3, 137 yards. And I stuck this one.
Oh, get on it, baby. Get on it.
All right, I use my 7-iron, and then this is putting uphill. I know that this is going to turn to the left just a little bit, so it's aggressive. 1 cup to the right, but I never hit it. It was right. It was right. Oh, it would have been center cup. That leaves me with a nice, easy tap-in par. That's not going to cut it, my friends. I'm 1 over. Here we go. Hole 17, par 5, 516 yards. I'm trying to fade this. Trying to hit a low fade right here. All right, so I went after that because if you hit a really good shot, here's the layout right here. If you put it right in between these trees, you'll have a really good shot in. Unfortunately, I put it in a really bad spot. Look at this. I'm in between 2 trees, and then I have the irrigation control box right there, that little green box right in the middle. And I did a good thing right here. I was just about to hit, and then the cart girl was going to show up. So I thought, you know what, that's going to throw off my concentration. I'm just going to back off because that's my little window right there, right where she was at right there. So I backed off to let her go through. Okay, and then I'm just using my 3-wood. I have approximately about 232 in, and I'm just gonna stomp on this, try to hit it as low as I can, stay out of the way of that tree on the left.
Oh my! Perfect.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
You're on the
Oh
fucking
my!
green.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, you might
yes.
be pinned.
Get in. Get in.
There. 232 in, I used my 3-wood, and I put it on the pin, and it actually went a little bit longer than I needed. That shot right there actually won me a bunch of money in a side game that we were playing. Probably about $80, I believe.
Go in. Oh.
Oh, so close. So close! That was a good putt. And I will settle with a birdie. I won the rabbit right there in our other game. We were playing gorillas and rabbits. Here we go. Hole 18. I am now even again. This is a par 5. It's a short par 5, 516 yards. And I had about 227 in right here. I'm just trying to fade this. Big fade. I'm aiming at the canopy, the range canopy. See, I'm running off to the right side. Actually, that was more like prancing than it was running. That's all right. And I left it out to the right-hand side.
9-iron.
And then that left me with an easy little touchy shot. I could putt this. I could use my 60 degree, my 56, but I'm going to go high percentage. Very high percentage, and I'm going to use a 9-iron. I'm just going to bump and run this up because I know the slope is going to kill the shot. And just put the perfect touch on that. Just enough to get it over the hump, and then I put it over the green, and then that left me. Now, this putt is a little bit tough. It's a downhiller, but this is just tapping the ball and letting it trickle into the cup. +2, so this would leave me at 74. Bingo, bango. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was 1 under on the day. I'm a +2, so I got to give, 2 back. So that leaves me at 74. Somebody had asked where the other players lie in terms of, I guess, their score. Last group, there was 4 guys ahead of me. One guy was at 71, another guy was at 72, and then 2 guys were at 73. I was at 74, so I played in the second to last group. I wasn't too far back. I was only 3 back, so that's okay with me. Thanks for tuning in, my amigos. Stay tuned. I do have more competition coming up. Oh, yeah. Very nice.